Hey guys, this is your Empress D from Empress Empire, and I am here with a message. I want to ask God, the universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and ascended masters to come through and help me deliver a message for you. I really feel like there is an energy of vitality, renewal, for everything that you have endured up until now. I feel like it's time to get on your grind. If you haven't been already, step your game up. Deal with immature people in a very tactful way. Material harvest is coming. There's a cycle in your life that it's almost like you've done the hard work, you've built. You have been building and building and building, and it's time for you to reap. You've been building your mind. You've been developing your intuition and learning also how to trust it. Very important. Completion and growth. Completion and growth. That's what we on this channel. Okay? So if you always want to hear about, drama, then you might want to come in, occasionally. But, the focus on this channel is about completion and growth, going to the next level, vibrating higher. Here we have choose wisely with the 7 again. Okay, choose wisely your path. Go towards the light. And when we say go towards the light, it's like, what is best for you? What is the best option for you? Not what he thinks, not what she thinks, not where she's going, not where he's going. What is the best option for you? Everybody has a different path. And your path is going to lead you to celebration. It's going to lead you to an achievement. It's going to lead you to balance mind, body, and soul. Waiting your turn, continuing to develop your mind, continue to choose for you. Think before you act. A lot of us have that issue, that we got people around us telling us what we should do, how we should do it, what we should think about. Everybody's path is different. Everybody has a different opinion. Everybody has a different interpretation. Everybody has a different viewpoint on life. Everybody had a different upbringing. Everybody had different parents. Everybody has a different mission. That's why sometimes I get a little frustrated when people be like, oh, do this and you'll achieve that. Do this and you'll achieve this. People, we are made up of different molecular structures. We have different blood types. I tell my people, find out your blood type. Okay? Just because your friend is vegan doesn't mean that you could be vegan. Just because this one is a vegetarian doesn't mean you could do it too. We need to find out who we are on the inside first before we, it's crazy. And you know what's so funny? That I never hear doctors offering this type of information to their patients. The only reason why I found out my blood type was because when I was pregnant, they were like, yo, you need to take a shot, because if you don't, then your body's going to reject the fetus and it's going to die. That's the only reason why I found out. I was never educated on that. I was never exposed to that type of information. And then me in my intuition journey, right? Trying to choose wisely, trying to learn about myself so I can build on something that is real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people build the foundation on an illusion of, this one said it would work for me, so I'm gonna do it. You feel what I'm saying? But on my little journey of self-awareness, I'm like, hey, I need to find out what I'm made up of. Now I know what's good for me, and I can choose wisely. You feel what I'm saying? Justice, because it's your turn. Because it's your birthright to receive justice. It's your birthright to receive material harvest. Because you have done the work. You have done the work. You have been open to receive. You have been receptive to what the universe and God has in store for you. You've done the work. This is for people that have done the work. Okay? Unless you was born with a golden spoon in your mouth, you got to do the work. To make your wishes come true. Those wishes that have been on your mind for so long, they're going to happen. They're going to come. Like I said, you've been putting in the work. You have, what is that? You have revealed yourself to the Most High. You have shown them who you really are. You know, sometimes you can't show people around you who you really are because they will use that shit against you. Because they won't know how to interpret it the way that it is. Right? Very few people have the ability to interpret things on different levels and be non-judgmental. So we got to also be careful who we pour ourselves into, who we pour our ideas and passion and efforts and healing. We got to be conscious of who we pour ourselves into. Please remember that. Because the universe, you see, you're pouring into your mind, into your intuition, into your spirituality, and the universe is pouring onto your 3D life. And they're like, so-and-so is ready now. Right? You know, when you try to join a gang, you gotta get either beat up, and for the girls, they probably gotta get fucked in. You know, like, I'm just talking about something real that happens. You know, you gotta go through an initiation. In the spiritual world, you go through initiations as well, with obstacles and options that are put before you to allow you to choose. And depending on what you choose, that will be the road that you will be on. Right? These bitches that choose to get fucked into a gang, eventually, they don't get respected. You know what I'm saying? They chose that. It's about what you choose. But the reason is not to bash them, but the reason for me to say that is because that gave me the example of an initiation. You got to go through stuff that is undesirable, difficult, probably something that you would never even thought of doing. See what I'm saying? And you know, I grew up watching people do that and be involved in that, and I chose not to, you know, because I didn't think it was necessary for me. Right? I chose what was good for me. Maybe that was good for them at the time, and they felt validated and powerful and protected in it. But it just didn't. It didn't call my attention. Yeah, I was their friends. Yeah, we chilled and shit like that. But it doesn't. It wasn't really for me. You feel me? So let's see what else. Yeah, choose wisely. Use your intuition. You, choose your truth. Your truth. What is your truth? Because this guy right here, we see he's all alone there. He's all alone there. And one thing that I always say, everybody can't go where you're going. Everybody can go where you're going. And me, I'm naturally a loner. Right? So that has given me the opportunity to find my true self. Because sometimes when we have a lot of influence of others, it's difficult to be like, nah. But when you take that time, that meditation time, that one-on-one time, that's where you have the clarity, right, to make choices. When you're by yourself, when it's only about you and where you're headed, you have clarity to make choices. Rejoice and celebration. Give me one for that. I feel like you might even be trapped in your mind on thinking, is this really going to happen? Yes, it's going to happen. Yes, it is. It's going to happen. Okay? Stop thinking of all the ways why it can't happen. Why those wishes that you wish for are not possible. Maybe you don't feel secure enough. Maybe you don't feel confident enough. Maybe you've taken all the steps that you need to take, but you're so afraid to just go across the finish line. Okay? Because on the other side is success for you, is celebration, is that achievement. What is it what they say? Whatever is on the other side of fear, I don't remember the other word, but you already know what I'm talking about. Success is on the other side of fear. Okay? And that's one of the hardest things, when you know that it's your right to reap. When you know that you're connected to spirit. When you know now that you can choose wisely all for yourself. And you're like, oh my God, I have all this power. I have all this power. This happens. Self-imposed mental prison. It's happening for you. Don't doubt it. You worked for it. You deserve it. Yep. You deserve that new beginning. Okay? Have that confidence to own it. You got your fucking wings. You got your wings. You got your wings. Okay? It's about time. Another thing that I'm seeing right here is, eat your greens and your berries, people. Eat your greens and your berries. vitamins in your fruits. Let me get 2 more and I gotta go. Yeah. Some of you need to transform your home. Some of you are going to get a new home. Some of you are going to be creating, what would I say? Oh no. There's going to be messages. You're going to be receiving messages while you're at home. Because I see this light here and I see this bird there, and birds are always messengers. But I also see like a magical energy. That's why I was like, you're going to be creating something. I see a magical energy. Or maybe they're just gifting you with magical energy in your home, serenity, peace, light. But psychic abilities is here, so you're going to be receiving some psychic messages while you're at home. Okay, there's an upgrade for you. Like I said, there's a new beginning, and you need to move forward with that very confident. You're empowered. You're going to be an empowered being, an empowering person. Maybe create an empowerment movement. But it's time. It's time, my peoples. That was a short message for you guys today because I gotta go. But you know I fucks with y'all. Love y'all very much. Hope this reading helped and made you feel validated for all the hard work that you have done. The universe is aware and you're about to be blessed. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. This is your Empress D signing off.